Hello everyone. I didn't record anything in the thrift stores. My husband's over there knocking stuff over. I can't record without noise. I try so hard, but something always happens. But anyway, so I was going to record in the thrift stores, but we end up just going to the two in my town. I normally drive like an hour, and then I do like a loop at several of them, but the roads aren't the best, and I truthfully do not trust my vehicles right now, so we just decided to do the two here, and one of them's like extremely small. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I got. I didn't get anything crazy, but it's like just bread and butter items, and I thought I would just show you because I did tell you I was gonna do like a thrifting thing with you guys. Okay, so at this first store, I got the receipt here. We spent $13.38 and we got 3 items. So this first 3 is just from this first store, and it's from the little tiny one we have here that's no longer open on Sundays, which is one of the days I used to go to get stuff for $1, but they didn't have enough staff or something. So I'm sorry, my chair is squeaking. So these, they do not sell for a ton. They're Levi's. They're the 515 boot cut, but they normally, if they have like this style of back, they do okay. These were half off. I really only like to pay $1 for these for the women's Levi's, unless they're like, there's a few women's Levi's I'll pick up, but I just kind of know what does good. And I don't know. I'm trying to back up, see if I can show you a little bit more. So they are boot cut, so that does help. I hear a baby bird. This little window's open. I hear a baby bird out there. I hope it's okay.
It's up in a tree.
You sure? Sorry, I heard a little baby bird and I got distracted. But anyway, so I pick up women's. These are size, I think they're 8. They might be 8 long actually. So I don't like to pick up the real small ones, but there's just certain styles that I can look at them like those. They're nice and the style's just good, and they normally sell. I normally only get like 15 to 20 for these. So I do not like to pay a lot. Okay. Alright, this next one, they were putting out the orange tag, and that is a tip. A tip is, like, when you go in, if they have a new rack out, look at the tags. I don't know if you can see it. Stop bouncing. The tags, these are Goodwill tags. Look at the tags that are on the new one, so then when you're going through, you'll know, like, most of the orange ones are probably going to be new from that day, and you can normally get better stuff. I still do find stuff that's been there for a couple days. Sometimes people miss it, but that's a good way to find better stuff. These are just Democracy. They're a bigger size 16. And it's got the app technology. I think there's another one, Absolution. If it has, it's got to have the stretchy band like this, and that's the ones that'll do okay for me. I normally can get about 25 for these. The bigger sizes I can get more, maybe even up to 35 for them. But it's got to have that stretchy waist, and you know, just check everything for flaws. When you're checking stuff, make sure you check the crotch, because a lot of time the crotch will, like, the threads will come undone, and back here on the butt area, a lot of times when the threads will come undone. That's normally on like the BKE buckle jeans, or like silver. They have like the thicker threads. It's those ones that normally come undone. But I don't like paying anymore for like them $5 for these. If I can get them cheaper, that's great, but normally they're not. And at least our store it's hard to find them for $1 because people pick them up quick. So this is the last item. And so you need to be comping all your things, so don't just go pick up stuff. Even what I'm showing you, you always need to comp your items, and what that means is you need to go on eBay and you need to type in whatever you're looking for. Like, these are silver jeans, so silver jeans, the size, the style, and then you need to see how many are listed, and then you can go to the filter. It's normally at the top, push filter, and then you can scroll down, or I would put pre-owned in there, and then because the pre-owned is normally at the top, and then you can scroll down and it'll have sold. So you need to look at how many is listed compared to how many is sold. Items that I pick up that do not have a good sell-through rate, but I can get them to sell. I don't know if it's just because I'm picking up the nicer versions of it. I don't know, but I wouldn't recommend just going picking up stuff because you think it looks pretty. I would completely do your comps on everything, so then you know it's going to sell. Because if there's 100 listed, 100 sold, then there's a really good chance in the 90 days, because that's what they go by on eBay. They do 90 days worth of, how do you explain that? It's just the last sales in 90 days. But anyway, so there's a good chance that it'll sell within the 90 days. You know, if it's like 100 or even better, you know, the better sell-through rate, it means faster it's going to sell. So anyway, I'm just saying that so because whatever I'm showing you might just be things that I can get to sell in my store. Like I said, my mom can sell stuff in her store that I cannot. I can't get it to move. So just please make sure you're doing your comps. Definitely if you're just now starting, and don't take, you know, everyone's word on YouTube, because everyone's not giving you the right information, or it might just sell for their store and it won't sell on your store. Because the more you list a certain type of item, the algorithm on eBay is going to pick it up and it's going to push those more or whatever, and it's going to sell for you. I don't know why or why it works like that, but it does. Anyways, these are silver jeans. I think they're the ones that are made in Canada. It's got the little flag right there, or the little flag, the little leaf on it. It's like the Canadian ones. I don't know if you can see that. And then these are the Tuesday 16.5 slim boot cut. That's what they look like. Jeans that have like the embroidered stuff on them, and the fancy pockets normally do, and the boot cut where it kind of like, you know, it's kind of tapers in and then goes back out at the bottom. Those do better for me. Now, I do not know what the sell-through rate on these are, but I know I can get these to sell because I sell these ones all the time. I don't know if I just list better keywords or what the reason is that I can get them to sell. I don't know. Alright, so this is a whole different store. This is our, I call it our big store because it's like 4 times the size of the little one. This is probably one of the better items we got. It's new tags. It's like a capri. It's called, oh my gosh, it's new tags. It's the Kate one. I don't know if you can see that. Hopefully you can. It's like very gauzy. And I don't know if I keep hitting my cord. I'm charging at the same time. I don't know if you can see the material, but that's like a gauze. That's what they call gauzy material, like a gauzy cotton. If it looks like that. So here's what the tag looks like on the inside. And then this one goes by different sizing. Chico's also goes by different sizing, but it's a size 1. I don't know what that translates to in their sizing. It also has this is the, I'm sitting down, it's hard to show you guys. This is the bottom leg opening. It's got like a little tie on it. I've picked this brand up a few times. I don't find it very often. I think the last couple times it was like a set, and I sold them around like 75 to 100 bucks. So I don't know how much these will go for at all because the style and whatnot, but this brand does quite well. And what else did I find? Oh, just some Athleta. So here's Athleta. I'm pretty sure most people probably know this brand, but I'm trying to get the thing to go for you. That, and it's size 8P. Athleta, it seems like the ones that do better most of the time are the ones that have the, I don't know if you can see it right under there. There's the style code. This one's the Brooklyn wide leg crop pant. If it has that style, it makes it easier on you because you can look up exact comps, and 2, it just sells better. I'm sure there's a reason. I don't know what it is. It's got pockets, it's cropped, it's wide leg, and it's like a orangish brown mixed color. I don't know. So this is a different store. Oh, I forgot to tell you how much I paid at this store. I don't know what I did with my feet already. I had it sitting right here on top. There it is. It fell down. So this one we got, I think it was 8 items. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 items, and we paid $38. We did round up, so it was like 10 cents we rounded up. I don't have the heart to tell them no. And we do it at every store, and sometimes we go to like 10 stores in a day. I can't tell them no. Okay. so these are Levi's. They are the 501s, the 501S. Now sometimes you'll see Levi's that are like this, where it doesn't have like the, right here, normally it'll have the size. Sometimes if they're like altered or like the really big sizes or something, they won't have that there for whatever reason. These are, and it's got this little Levi's premium in there. These are $29.30. Now I normally don't like picking up when they're that small of a waist, but we comped them and they're doing okay. And 501s is like one of the better styles you can find. These are newer ones, but they still do fine. They're the 501S skinny. So, and these have button fly. That's a good keyword you can use as a button fly. This is what they look like. And these ones were half off. Green was half off at my store. These I normally get for $1. I'll pay $2.50 for them because I can normally get like 20, 25, sometimes more depending on the style and material. But it's the Talbots. It is the 18. It's 18 wide petite. That's what the WP means. But the plus size ones, definitely the almost like dress pants ones. I don't really do the jeans. I haven't really tried them. But the dress pants type ones and the pull-on ones, those do really good for me. These need lint rolled. But it has a outer button, inner button. I just undid it. Zip. Another good tip is when you're sourcing, you make sure you are checking the zippers on stuff because that can have issues. And the pockets, sometimes they'll have stuff in them or they'll have holes in them. So just be very careful when you are putting your hands in them. And there's sometimes people don't realize, and I at least I don't think they realize, because I find a lot of pants like this where the factory actually puts like a thread in the pockets. I tried to click the front of it, it didn't work. And these pockets have never been used because the thread started coming out, but the factory just puts it in there, and you're supposed to take it out so you can use the pocket. And they do it on the front pockets too, on like these, normally it's like the fancy dressy type pants. But people go the whole time not knowing, so these pockets have never been used. They probably just thought they didn't have pockets. And the way you can tell, one, because the thread was missing, I can just stick my finger in there. But if you just look on the inside of them and it has a pocket flap, that's the easiest way to tell. So I put that in a few of my listings to try to explain it. And then these were half off. This is something I do quite well with. It's something probably a lot of people don't pick up. It's the Croft and Borrow, definitely the plus size, the pull-on ones with a stretchy waist. Those do really well. I'll even go down to like a medium and they sell fast. These are 18 petite, the mid-rise straight. They're new with tags, so that even helps. I don't know if I showed you the tag. That's what it looks like, and it's just like pull-on comfortable pants. I don't know why, but they sell. I think Croft and Barrel sold at like Kohl's or something. Okay. Come on. So more Levi's. I pick up most Levi's. Some of them don't even have a good sell-through, but I get them to sell. I don't know what the sell-through for each of these items are. I'd have to look them up. But these are Levi's 505s. They're black. They're $34.29. 505s is like probably one of the most common ones. I just pick up certain sizes in them, like 32 to 38 do quite well. The longer sizes do well. Like this is not a longer size. I think I have a longer size in there, but they do better. The black ones do quite well. A lot of times they won't have a good sell-through, and I don't know how to explain it. I just know they'll sell, and I normally can move them. Like, I don't have too many Levi's that sit unless they have flaws that I missed. So here's the long ones. This is another pair of 505s. They're 36, 34, so they're longer height. That's just what the inseam measures, if you didn't know. The 36 is the waist, and then the 34 is the inseam, so the leg length. And there's ways to tell by looking at the tags, like when it was made. There's videos you can look up to look into that. I have the ways I find it, but I don't want to tell you just in case I'm wrong. So if you're interested in that, just look it up on YouTube. You'll be able to find it. I found tons of videos on it. Yeah, but these are just basic ones that are like, you know, thick like dad jeans, basically, is what it reminds me of. So, and they are long. So, normally I can get like 25 for those at least. Sometimes more, depending on the size. So, you know, make sure you comp everything even different sizes within the same style, because different sizes can do it. It just all varies. So these are ones that do quite well for me, men's and women's. It's the Wrangler that look like this, and normally the pockets look like this, but the patch will look like that, and then it'll be Wrangler Retros. Definitely the if you can find like older ones with that patch. And it's the slim boot. These are 30, 32. These always do good for me. You can put like Western, cowboy in your listing. I'm hearing something. What in the world? That's just the tag. I worry about myself sometimes. It's just the tag crinkling. Felt like paper or something in there. We have found money in the pockets a few times. We also, one time we bought some stuff, and I think someone was trying to steal, and they put like makeup and like a little shot glass and some stuff in one of the pockets of the thing we bought. I didn't know it was like, I'm guessing they stole it and the people put it back, and that's how we got it. I did not know it was in there, and when we got home I ended up finding it. So I don't know. Oh, well, that was the last thing. I didn't realize, but that was the last thing. We only got 11 items, and I spent like, I think it was like $52. Normally I get way more items. Normally I pick up over 100 items when I go, but this is a good start. I'll probably just list like 6 one day and then 5 the next, and then I'll try to go sourcing again when the roads are a little bit better. But our weather here hasn't been great. My husband actually has not been able to DoorDash. He's been trying today, but they have it completely shut down because our roads and stuff are so bad, so we're not able to do that right now. But I figured I'd get this done for you guys. I gotta get my phone charged, and then I'm gonna get these pictured and listed, and then I might make my next video might be another ship with me type video to show you what I'm selling and how much I'm making. Okay, so when I'm picturing, he's putting his stick in my side. Of course I got the long ones, but when I'm picturing, I do a front picture of the pants, and then if there's like any noticeable flaws, I'll go ahead and like take those on the front. And then I measure. I'm so sorry, I'm using my phone, and I don't have my zooming capability is not great because it broke. So then I'll measure like the leg opening here. Hang on, I'm fiddling around trying to. Then I'll kind of put the jeans like this. Trying to do this, and then I go from up there at the crotch, right in the middle, down to the end like this. It's hard to show you. He made a little thing so I could crisscross them. That's why that's on there. And then what I normally do, man, this is not easy one-handed. So I'll pull it down. I normally have more than one hand to use. I'll pull it down, and then I'll get it like where I can reach it, because I'm short, so I couldn't reach it up there. And then I'll go from the top down to the crotch. That's the rise. And then I'll pull it. I'll pull it down. All right, there you go. I'll pull it down more, and I don't make it real tight. I just kind of let it lay naturally how it is. I mean, if it's like curled over like that, obviously fix it, but then I kind of just let it lay, and then I go from here to that, and that's the waist measurement. And normally you can double it if you want it, but I normally just show that, and then most people that know their measurements know what to look for. And then in here you can picture like that part. I'll picture a lot of times, definitely, because some of the jeans they'll put their style there. And then you can picture the size tag. A lot of Levi's, the size tag will be under all of these, and it'll be like right here, and it's like a smaller one. And then the material and stuff, I always get that and picture that as well. Let me try to flip these around. You guys are gonna be dizzy. Okay, and then I get the back picture, and I like to do the butts too. And then like this little part, and then I just, for jeans, pants, I fold them over. Hang on, I'm gonna show you. I'm trying to show you at least. So I'll fold them over like that. Then I'll fold them in half. And I fold them again. And then one more time. I do a little nicer than that. So I'm one-handed. And then I fold them like that because that's how they fit in my bags. And then I bag it. And then I skew it. But now I gotta actually picture this one. It's the last one of the 5 we're doing. Alright, I'm going to show you guys how I do shirts too. I am not listing this shirt. It has stains and holes, and it's wouldn't sell for a ton anyway, so I'm just using it as an example to show you. So I measure, some people measure the sleeves too, and I've considered it, but I haven't been. I measure from right beside the collar down to the hem, and then I measure the bust as well. And what I do is I just kind of pick the arms up. He's recording me. I measure from right beside the collar down to the hem, and then I measure the bust as well. And what I do is I just kind of pick the arms up. He's recording me. Sorry. I pick the arms up, and I go from that side to this side to do the measurements. And then for the pictures, it's pretty much just the same. You know, you do the front of it. If there's any flaws, which this one has tons of flaws, like there's staying there holes. And this is just a Croft and Borrow shirt. But I get the tag. I get the I always want to get the material. I can't think of what it is because I have people, some of them I've missed it or it was cut out, and I have people message me all the time about the material. People are allergic to stuff or whatnot for whatever reason they want the material. And then a lot of times I do this little folding thing, but this isn't perfect. I'm just trying to give you an example. I do it better when I have 2 hands, but I kind of just fold the sleeves down. You don't have to do that, but it's easier for me to fit the items inside of my picturing area, so that's just what I do. So that's how I do shirts. But anyway, I think that'll be it for this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.